All right, guys. Fula coming to you with another video. I hope all is well with y'all. Just giving a little instant reaction to the fights that took place, a little exhibition fight, and the fights before it. The fight with Jarrett Hurd and Luis de Cubas Arias. I don't know, man. Jarrett Hurd, I don't know. He may need to like really go back to the drawing board and get. I don't know if his the chemistry with his trainer is not there or whatever the case may be. However, he needs to definitely get something together because it seemed like Luis de Cuba Arias beat him in his own game pretty much, and he definitely Luis de Cubas he felt like he won the fight even before, and I think when you saw the end and the judges giving their scorecards, you can kind of see that Jarrett Hurd knew he lost the fight. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say really about him because Luis A. Cubas, he's not the top dude in one at 160. As a matter of fact, it's like Luis A. Cubas, I think he lost to Luke Keeler. And I mean, people were hyping up Jared Hurd as it is. You know, people there were some people on the Hurd train. Don't get it twisted. You know, some people wrote the Hurd train. Now, here's the thing about that. Um, he has beaten some notable guys. Everybody knows that he beat Austin Trout, but Austin Trout was winning, but his eye just got sealed shut. That's the main thing about that. Now, Erislandy Lara, I felt Erislandy Lara won that fight even with the drop. You know, I felt that Erislandy Lara was surprisingly more aggressive than Jared Hurd in that fight. You know, I felt that Erislandy Lara definitely won the fight, but they didn't give it to him, unfortunately. But anyhow, you know, with Jared Hurd, I don't know, man. I don't know what he's gonna do. I mean, kudos to Luis Cubas Arias who got the job done. You know, that's just what it is. Now, Bottle Jack, he fought a guy from Venezuela as a late replacement opponent, and I don't think that guy has fought outside of Venezuela. Now, here's the thing about this. And everybody knows I ride for my Haitians. You know, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that in this channel, Richard Hitchens has been on this channel. Sonny Dulamore, he's been on this channel, and he'll probably be back on this channel pretty soon. So everybody knows I ride for my Haitian boxers. But John Pascal, I can't ride for him anymore because he got caught cheating. You know, and not only did he get caught cheating, he got caught cheating on like 3 different things. So it's like, nah, I can't do it. You know, you just showed your hand, and it's a bad hand that you had. So nah, man. So because of that, that's why Bottle Jack had this opponent. And the thing is if he fought the rematch with John Pascal, it would have been for a title. And unfortunately, he didn't. He was robbed of that opportunity because of the simple fact that, you know, the dude, yeah, Jean Pascal, he cheated. Now, Bottle Jack, he looked pretty good in this performance. I mean, granted, the guy was supposed to fight next week, but he decided that he's going to fight this week. I think what happened is the training camp got, you know, the training camp was for another fighter, but he just changed it to this fighter. Now, the thing is he kept on holding a lot, and that's what was really the thing. And he did catch Bottle Jack a couple of times with counter rights, but Bottle Jack was the dominant fighter. Um, he, you know, just outboxed him basically, and you know, his trainer was telling him to take his time because when he was trying to be too aggressive at the beginning, he ended up like looking kind of sloppy and not put together. And so because of that, that's how basically I want to say that's how he was kind of missing and not really being effective. But then when he just took his trainer's advice, patient box, the knockout came. And so, yeah, that's what happened. He knocked him out. Now, Bottle Jack, I guess he feels he has some left in the tank, which is, I guess, yeah, he wants to keep on going. He said he wants to fight at cruiserweight, become 3-time champion. To be honest, that division is kind of wide open for him to fight in. That is actually a good division for him to fight in. So I think that would be a good thing for him to do because, I mean, at light heavyweight, if he tries to challenge the likes of Bivol or Beterbiev, whoo, he's gonna be in for he's gonna be in for it, and I don't think he wants to do that. He doesn't want to go that route, and I can't really blame him, because that's the thing about the title fights. That's what the roads will lead to. All roads will lead to them. So I think he would just like stay clear of it, right? So, uh, all I got to say about the exhibition fight is that's exactly what it was. It was an exhibition fight. Floyd was not trying to hurt that man. There were many times in the fight where he could have hurt Logan Paul. There were many times in the fight where he could have knocked out Logan Paul. He was just playing with his food. That's point blank, period, it. He was not trying to hurt that dude. Even in that little exhibition fight, okay, when he didn't even put his full power into the punches. But granted, if he put his full power into a body shot, he would have dropped Logan Paul. Trust me. That's all it was an exhibition fight. He was not trying to hurt that man. He could have easily hurt that man. He walked him down and everything of that sort. It was crazy how tall he was too. I mean, that guy was tall as I don't know what. But at the end of the day, bro, he did not want to hurt him. And there were many times, as I say, he could have hurt him. He could have knocked him out. He was just playing with him, bro. The height, the height and the size did not matter. Okay, the reason why it didn't matter is because Logan Paul shot his jabs from the hips, so you can see it coming. So Floyd saw those coming a mile away. He's like, oh, let me move. Oh, let me step back. So, it is what it is. He was just toying with Logan Paul. He was not trying to hurt that man. Even with the little body shot he hit, you can tell Logan Paul's face was like, oh, shoot. You could tell that he was in discomfort with the little stinging check uppercut to the rib cage. I'm like, yep, this guy is hurt. He actually kind of backed him up. And do you think that with him backing him up, if he was serious, don't you think he would pounce on him and just like pound him? But he didn't do that. He was just, toying with him. So with that being said, I don't know. Maybe Logan Paul, I don't know I don't know what he's gonna do in boxing, because when it comes down to it, if he's planning on fighting at that weight, at that big weight that he was fighting at tonight, then he's going to be in for it, against those guys, against the top guys. So I don't know what his plans are, but I mean, best of luck to him. I mean, he didn't really have anything for Floyd. I don't even, to tell you the truth, I don't even think he hit him flush, you know. But anyhow, man, Floyd came away with the W for the exhibition fight. But leave your thoughts and leave your comments on this video. Like and subscribe. I want to say one more thing, too, about this whole situation. When the best don't fight the best and these fights aren't getting made with, the guys we want to see fight each other, like with Lomachenko fighting Devin Haney, with Teofimo Lopez fighting Devin Haney, with Ryan Garcia fighting Devin Haney, with Charlo fighting an Andrade, or Andrade fighting a I want to say like a Triple G, or even an Andre fighting a Murata, or even an Andre fighting someone of that sort, this is what happens. This is what boxing will become, right? When we don't get the fights we want. This is how it works. Other people who kind of treat this sport as a mockery, such as Logan Paul and Jake Paul, are able to capitalize off of it because the best fights are not being made. That's the reason. And because the best fights aren't being made, it leaves that window open for these guys to come in and just make their money. You know, that's just how it works with this whole situation. So, I mean, let this be a lesson. And I mean, I'm not mad at Logan Paul for getting his money, but let this be a lesson to these people who don't want to make the best fight the best. That we're going to keep on getting things like that until the fights are being made that the boxing fans really want to see. I guarantee you that people tuned into this fight, this exhibition, more than they did to any other like subpar fight that some that are being made, you know. I guarantee you more people tuned into this than they did Canelo because it was Mayweather. When Canelo fought Avery Yildirim or whatever, I guarantee you more people tuned in to this. But, you know, it is what it is. If the so-called best, if the so-called best keep on dancing around dangerous guys in their division, then this is what we're going to have, man. We're continuously going to have this. But anyhow, man, that's all I got for now. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments. Fuller signing out. Inshallah.